but we have discussed just the small introduction of retail and energy. Uh, so we'll discuss this once again and we'll proceed. So is the screen visible? Screen is visible? Yes. Screen is visible?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So next application domain is energy. Smart grids are used in energy, which are like you can see the in a figure. The example like homes, cities and offices, ecological vehicles, where we are going for electric vehicles right now, right? So such centers, so we can connect to smart grids, factories, nuclear power plants, thermal power plants, hydraulic generation, solar photovoltaic generation like solar you can say systems, renewable energy, wind generators. So all these can be connected to the smart grid. So smart grid technology provides the information which is based on the prediction, which guesses, and based on this predictive information and recommendations, we can utilize and suppliers we can contact or manage suppliers and their customers regarding the power generation. So smart grid collect the information regarding four factors, and these four you can say factors or units are electricity generation, electricity consumption, storage, distribution. So based on the requirement of consumer and usage, the smart grid can manage the electricity generation department. They can inform in advance based on the predictive information. For example, suppose evening 6 to 10 there is a more consumption of electricity, then definitely we require to generate such required electricity, right? And this can happen when we do have such information that within this period there is a huge demand of electricity. In such a way, smart grid technology provides this information to electricity generator department so that they can generate such required energy units in those uh, time limits, in that time limit. So this is how the electricity generation department gets alert before based the time that within 6 to 10 there will be huge requirement, and based on night 10 to 6 there will be less requirement. So they can generate such a way, they can plan such a way, and if more power is generated, they can it can be stored, which is used later on whenever there is a requirement. So such a smart grid collect all this information, they analyze this data, and based on that they come with the decision and inform power generation department to generate power accordingly. Consumers will get that information. Even nowadays, you if you have a mobile number registered to electricity department, you will get a message that within this period there will be no electricity, so that we can manage. And before 1 day or 2 day the message comes. So such a way the planning and regarding information to consumer also can be informed. The And all these applications are cloud-based applications where all things are monitored. So smart grids monitor all these things, collect the data, collect the information, and based on that they analyze and take necessary actions. Renewable energy systems like your wind and solar power systems. So here the output is not fixed due to weather conditions. Suppose there is a bad weather condition, definitely the solar system will not give that much energy output which normally it gives. So it is varying nature, so it is not fixed. And so here we can manage IoT applications which calculate where what are the prediction weather conditions and how much the data will be or how much power generation can happen, how much the weather is there, and how much wind flow is there, which direction it is there, and how much it is going to generate the power. So we can take this decision, and based on that, we can even rotate. There are facilities that we can rotate the wind, those fans, as per the flow of the wind. So such decision we can take based on the information collected, and we can generate maximum energy, and we can store this energy so that that can be used. Prognostic is kind of a system which is IoT based system which uses all these devices which are working under the transmission of electricity from one point to another. These devices, so without fail, they should work. And prognostic is a kind of a system which checks real time health of these all these devices. Health in the sense how they are performing, what is their normal working style, how much they perform, and in what circumstances they are going to fail. That is assumed. So such a way, real time monitoring of this all these devices are done. And if at all we identify that these devices, particular devices, are going to fail, we can make necessary arrangement. So such a system is prognostics. So it is a real-time information which is collected using specialized electric sensors, and these sensors are called phasor measurement units (PMU). So these sensors gives the information, and based on that, the power grids can be uh, monitor all these devices, so that if any problem is going to occur, we can take you can say necessary precautions before it goes to fail. Next domain is the retail domain. So this is all about energy, smart grid, renewable energy systems, and prognostics. These are the different IoT applications which are used in energy sector. Next is retail. In retail, inventory management, smart payment, and smart vending machines. These are the systems application based used. Retail, like selling of goods, and to sell we should have the quantity, and if quantity is less, we should manage such a way that the stock should be maintained, and all this comes under the inventory management. So in example also you can see POS is shown, inventory management is on loyalty and promotions, handheld data terminal, and financial integration. All this can be handled using the IoT. As I said, inventory management, IoT using RFIDs, tags, we can help the inventory management and maintain the right inventory fields levels. For example, there will be different stocks of products, and which will have the tags, and we can identify how much the current stock is there. And day to day, we can analyze that how much requirement of a particular product, particular any product. If we say that the selling rate and the stock are varying, definitely this information is, as cloud-based applications are there, informed, and we can maintain the proper ratio. If stock is going to reduce or going to less or finish, this information is also goes to inventory, that next order should be there. So those who are providing, uh, managing all these things, they can inform that this product is required in this stock and when it is reaching. And even we can use logistics to track when it's going to reach, and such a way we can manage so priorly, so that before a stock goes out of you can say zero, we can reorder and we can maintain the stock, so that customers, when they come in the, malls or wherever shop is there, they will have the particular stock there. And this is done by using the RFIDs, radio frequency identification tags, RFID tags, which are attached to the products. And due to this, they allow to be tracked. So products we can track in real time, so that inventory levels can be accurately maintained. Even the retail store shelves are also like that, that they identify RFID tags attached to the products and identify how much stock is there, and this information is given to the management department, so that they can get information of real time, that how many quantity is available, how much in day there is a requirement, and if quantity is going to decrease, they can maintain that. Next is smart payment. Now NFC. NFC is new technology which is coming in India. Not known popularly, but still it is very popular. Which definitely I'm sure that it is going to, you can say, rock in India. Out of India, it is already started. So NFC is a near field communication, and it is based on like Bluetooth and Wi-Fi kind of a system, near field communication, where our smartphones are used. So if your smartphone have NFC facility, it indicates that just holding in front of a particular kind of a device, just using NFC, we can make payments. So smart payment solution, which is a contactless payment powered technology and which is called as an NFC, near field communication. Nowadays, if we go in the mall, right? If we go in the mall or any shop and if you purchase something, we what we do, we can go to uh, the payments. When there is a payment, we can swap our card, ATM card, or we can give the cash, or any other ways in net banking or something like that. But NFC is not used, right? So NFC allows, if you do have a smartphone and which we have a NFC, by using that NFC, which is like a Bluetooth based, holding in front of a particular device, just hold it on and your payments will be done. So NFC is a standard of smartphones and other devices to communicate with each other by bringing them into uh, proximity without touch, so without touching them. So customer can store the credit card information in their NFC. So customers who do have this credit card information, they can store that information in NFC enabled smartphones. So that is what NFC is required. So nowadays, if you are observing, if there is a kind of any ad of any smart devices, they give the information like these are the NFC is enabled here, like this. So NFC is used, which have a credit card information stored, and we can make payments without touching them. NFC is coming in India, and it is going to more popular. Next is smart vending machines. As I am talking about the shelves, so such a vending machines are there. So the smart vending machines are connected to the internet, and they allow the remote monitoring of inventory levels and pricing of products, promotions, and contactless payments using NFCs. So these are the smart vending machines which are doing this. And so this smart vending machine, what it will do, it will identify the current stock and allow user preferences to be remembered and learned with time. So when user moves from one vending machine to other, and pair the smartphone, the user preference and favorite products will be saved. And this data is used to predict the maintenance. So this is how they work. They monitor remotely the inventory levels, the products, their pricings. And if I had to have this kind of a mobile which is connected, smartphone which is connected to the vending machine, so whatever I want to purchase, those will be, as histories are there, those will be saved. And whenever I am passing, so from that vending machine, I am getting product is there and list it out, and just I have to set the preference, yes, quantity, and I want to purchase. So automatically it will be getting added in my cart. So smart vending machines, they communicate with each other. And so if a product is out of stock in a machine, particular machine, the user can be routed to nearest machine. So user is informed that, yeah, this stock is currently zero or empty, or, and you can give to next machine where you can find this stock and you can purchase it, like this. So this is how these smart vending machines in retail shop is, they are installed. And even smart vending machines also identify the products and their pricing. As I said, if expiry date is near of that product, the price is also can be reduced. So such a way these vending machines are prepared. This is about last lecture, which is you missed, which I have discussed, but retail and energy. So we'll go to next now. Logistics. Logistics also discussed, where logistics is basically about the huge storage and which are traveled from one location to another by using the, you can say, big um, big storage structure, and we use to identify this by using the IoT. So just we'll see the figure. uh, Fleet tracking we are saying, and shipment monitoring, and remote vehicle diagnostics. So in different shipments, bigger shipments, the foods are carried, or products are carried from one location, maybe through sea, through trains, or through aeroplanes. Containers. So all these are stored in big, as I said, size containers. So container need to be tracked, need to be, you can say, environmentally, you can say technologically, environment is created inside it. So how fleet tracking works? So vehicle fleet tracking system is using GPS technology of the to identify the locations of vehicles. Similarly, so all these containers will have, here it is shown, onboard telemetry units which are stored, and based on that we can identify one also device GPS. So GPS will identify 24 by 7 tracking of that shipment, where it is reached through sea, through rail, or through aeroplane, let it be. So these containers will have this system, GPS system. There will be a GPS device which is attached, and through GPS technology we can track from which point it is started to travel and where it is reached. So that is done by using this fleet tracking system. Everything is cloud-based application which tracks the system and scale of the demand of large number of demands. So if there is a huge requirement, such a way those will be shipments will be given to that location or transferred. And when they are traveling, when they are going to reach, also it is we can track real time, so that before time the products will be traveled and reached to the customers. Monitoring. Now, shipment monitoring requires, sometimes we travel, travel rather than we transport some products and which require some specific weather conditions. So specific weather conditions, it means inside your container, if we are sending fish, fresh fish or fresh vegetables, so those, to keep all those inside products fresh, we need, what we need? We need the condition environment, because some containers travel through rail or through sea, you can say, they require much time, maybe days, maybe months, and for that purpose we require to maintain such environment. As I said, fresh vegetables. So inside the container there are systems which are keeping the weather conditions particular range, and for that purpose IoT is also used. This IoT based on this technology, what it does, it continuously checks the condition and maintain the temperature, maintain the pressure, maintain the humidity inside the container, so that the vegetables or whatever products we are transporting, and if they require specific conditions, we can maintain those conditions. So there will be temperature sensors, there will be pressure sensors, humidity sensors, and all these using sensors we are monitoring, and the conditions inside the containers, and send the data to the cloud. And in this cloud we are analyzing all this data, and we detect where there are some problems or spoilage, and we can stop that spoilage of products or foods. Especially I'm saying about the fresh vegetables. So such a shipment monitoring also we can do using the IoT. Then a remote vehicle diagnostic. So this is a system, as I said, if I connect to a laptop, my car using a cable, the application is there inside my laptop which checks the health of the entire car and gives information where there is problems, the levels of you can say oils and everything, how braking system is working, how AC system is working, inside wiring and everything regarding your even engines, everything, how engine health is there, how it is performing. Are available which collects the data on vehicle and operations regarding everything: speed, engine, rotation per minute, RPM, coolant temperature, and they gives inform the if any there are problems. So it can happen real time, and we can do this using this logistics. There is also one onboard diagnostic OBD, OBD 1 and 2. These are the modern commercial vehicle support onboard diagnostic systems which are used. This OBC system provide real-time data on status of vehicle and entire subsystems and diagnostic, which allow rapidly identifying the faults in the vehicle. And this is uh, started in India also. It is happening. Many garages are there which do have this kind of system, which uses the OBD and identifies the faults in the vehicle, and those faults are fixed. Next is agricultural domain. So IoT application for a smart agriculture, and basically they are using smart irrigation and greenhouse control, cloud-based greenhouse control kind of a system. Smart irrigation system can improve your crop yields while we want to save the water. So whatever we provide to the irrigation systems, we can maintain. If there is a requirement of a water to a crop, it is dropped by using the irrigation system. If moisture is enough and not required, we can stop. So such a way smart irrigation system works. Smart irrigation system uses IoT devices defining the amount of moisture on soil and release the flow of the water through the irrigation pipes only when there is a moisture level goes below to a defined threshold. So such a way this smart irrigation system works. It also collects the moisture level measurement on the server in the cloud, where the collected data is analyzed, and we can plan these water schedules. So within this hour, there will be uh, on, this system will be on, and after this, the system will be off, like that. So it collects moisture level measurements on server and analyze and plan, and we can control also. So rain cloud is a device which is used for smart irrigation, which uses the water valves, soil sensors, and Wi-Fi enabled programmable computer, and which handles the entire irrigation system. So in agriculture field also we can use IoT, and it is started in huge number. Next is greenhouse control. In greenhouse, there is a requirement that we should control the temperature, humidity, soil, moisture, light, and carbon dioxide levels. And all these things are monitored by using sensors, and we can control using the actuator devices. Actuator, which mechanical devices which perform on or off, you can say required operations, and we can control without touching them. So these are the devices which have sensing capability also and have mechanical capability also. So these are called as actuators. We can use these actuation devices. The data collected from various sensors is, excuse me, just will take 1 minute pause. हॅलो, मी फोन करतो. नाही तर तुम्हाला थोडे थोडे देतो, कारण तुम्ही परत म्हणताय सगळे एकदम द्या, पण एकदम होण्यासारखे आता आमचे पण कंडिशन नाही. हो, पण त्याच्यामुळे मग ती पेंडिंग पडत जाते, तुमचीच कंडिशन असते. नाहीतर मी थोडे थोडे तर द्यायला तयार आहे. तुम्ही म्हणता सगळे द्या, मग ते सगळे येणार कधी? आता आमचा सुद्धा पगार होत नाही हो. तुम्हाला तर माहिती आहे म्हणून थांब. मी काय करतो, थोडे थोडे देतो. हो, तुम्हाला मी थोडे थोडे देतो. हं? हा, हा. मिस हो हो. ते काय एकदम तुम्ही द्या म्हणताय आणि परत तसं करताय, मग ती एकदम तर येण्याची वाट बघतो, मग मी तसं होत नाही जरा. हो हो, मी देतो तुम्हाला, थोडे थोडे देतो. हं? हा, हा. हो. Okay. So we are discussing about the agriculture, right? Hope I am audible now. So greenhouse control, which requires the greenhouse control requires that we should maintain the temperature. So whatever different kind of crops we are taking inside the greenhouse or yielding in the greenhouse, they require a specific temperature, specific moisture level, specific soil conditions, specific, you can say, light even, and the carbon dioxide levels. And all this we can maintain using, or we can control by using these actuation devices. And IoT system plays an important role in greenhouse, which helps to improve the productivity. So data collected from various sensors. So there are the temperature sensors, there are humidity sensors, moisture sensors, light sensors, carbon dioxide. It means different gas sensors, which collects the data, and from collected data from various sensors is stored in a centralized server, which is again cloud based, as I said, and analysis is done. And based on the analysis, we can optimize the control strategies, that how much level of water should be maintained, how much light level should be maintained, or carbon dioxide level should be maintained, temperature, all these things we can control using IoT. So in agriculture, regarding smart irrigation and uh, greenhouse, the IoT plays a big role. Next is industry. IoT application in smart industries, they are used for machine diagnostic and prognostic or prognosis, and indoor air quality monitoring. So in figure we can see in smart industry, so flexibilization, improving quality, automation, highway value information, customer intimacy, value chain participation, all these things we can handle using the IoT technology. Machine diagnostics, so there are, as industry, there are different kind of machines which are working maybe for generation, manufacturing, any products, or you can say all the different kind of products, different industries. So there is a manufacturing unit, and their machines are working, and we can analyze the real-time health of this, and that is called as a machine prognosis, which predicts the performance of machine by analyzing the data on the current operating conditions and how much deviation. For example, one machine is producing 1,000 units in a single day, consuming raw material electricity this much. Then if input conditions are varying, then how much it will produce. That is what is we do have. We collect this kind of data and predict. And if these deviations are more in number, then we can guess that what will happen to the machine. So machine diagnosis refers determining the cause of machine fault. And once we know the cause of machine fault, we can avoid that cause, or we can remove the cause, and machine can work smoothly. So such a way the prognosis is met. So this prognosis main, you can say, aim is to identify what is the reason behind the machine fault, so that we can take proper care. So sensors in machine are there which are monitoring the operating conditions. Those can be temperature, vibration levels, and these measurements are timely done so that we can analyze properly. And that is also called a CBR, case-based reasoning. That is a commonly used method which finds solutions to the problems which are arised. Based on the past experience also, we can find out the CBR to find solutions. This is a very effective technique for solving the problems in fields which is hard to establish in, as a quantitative mathematical model. But we can determine that, and we can find out the solutions to the different machine faults, and those are based on again prognosis. So machine diagnosis and prognosis we can do using the IoT, using the different sensors, maybe temperature or vibration levels. Next is indoor air quality monitoring. We know today the COVID is also traveled through air, and if our air is pure, definitely these kind of viruses or attacks cannot happen, and that is a huge requirement nowadays. And IoT can help in this. So harmful and toxic gases such as carbon monoxide, nitrogen dioxide, which are causing serious health problems to the workers in even industry also, where manufacturing units are there. And IoT-based gas monitoring system, IoT-based gas monitoring system can help to improve or monitor the air quality using the various different gas sensors which are available. So indoor quality can be uh, checked by locating these sensors at different locations and collecting the data and taking the necessary steps. Even WSN, wireless sensor networks, used, or which we can use to identify hazardous zones. So where the air quality is very bad, and we can identify such zones, and we can avoid to go inside, or we can take necessary actions so that these zones can be made air purifier. So we can take corrective measures based on this analysis. So next is health and last application, last domain we can say health and lifestyle, which will finish today itself, no problem. So health and fitness monitoring, there is a time. I think still 10 minutes are there. Okay. Wearable IoT devices are available, which by using which devices we can monitor the health of any person. Wearable, and you can say smart watches or something like that, which we have a sensing capability. We sense the uh, operations of a body, and based on that we can collect the data, heart sensors, heartbeats, and all the stuff, and we can improve the condition, or we can take care of any person. So we can monitor blood pressures, heart rate, body temperatures, and we can these wearable devices which are sensing this, and using this data we can take you can say proper actions. Suppose heart rates are increasing, definitely this alarms to the doctor and the you can say relatives, so that suddenly we can provide the medical you can say medical help, maybe uh, availability of doctor at on time, providing the necessary medicines. This we can do based on the analyzed data, and for that purpose we require to collect the data, and we can collect the data using the sensors, heart sensors, heart rate sensors, blood pressure sensors, body temperature sensors, sugar level sensors, like this. So wearable devices can help to get this, and those wearable devices can be belts, wristbands, right? Even we can check ECGs also. Wearable electronics. Wearable electronics are the gadgets, smart watches, as I said, smart glasses, wristbands, etc., which provides various function and features to assist in daily activities. If I do have a wristwatch wearable and I am walking for 2-3 kilometers, it will give me how much you have walked, how many steps you have taken, how was the heart rate, how you have performed, whether the sleep was a deep sleep, how much how many hours it was. Like all this can be done by using these gadgets, which are wearable gadgets. These are again connected to the internet, and these applications, there are applications which collects all this data on 24 by 7, for 24 by 7 on, for, you can say, for each single second, and we can analyze that. Using smartwatch, the users can search the internet, play files, make calls, play games, and also the sensors can give you the physical condition data. Smart glasses allow users to take photos, record videos, get map directions, check flight status, or search internet using voice commands. Smart shoes can monitor the walking and running speeds and jumps with the help of embedded sensors, which are paired with smartphone to visualize the data. So all this kind of wearable electronics is available. Smart wristbands to track even daily exercise and calories burnt and calories gained also. So these are the wearable IoT devices, electronic devices, which are available by using which we can check the health of a particular person and we can take necessary actions. So this is the another domain. So we have discussed many domains in IoT where IoT can be used. These are the applications: smart city, smart home automation system, environment, energy source systems, retails, logistics, industries, agriculture, health, and lifestyle. So that's it for this sixth unit. If anybody have any problem, any doubt, they can ask. So from my side, I've finished the syllabus. So this was regarding the sixth unit. So anybody have any problem, they can ask, they can tell me. ISEs I have uploaded, even notes are available. Books, whatever book out of syllabus I have collected, I have given those in different parts regarding different units. Only sixth, I think units are sixth unit lecture notes also I have uploaded on the Moodle. You can download, you can write ISEs and upload ISEs. Even quizzes, you attempt all the quizzes. Based on that, you are going to get marks. And if any extra material is there, I will upload so that for final exam preparation, you can prepare well. So this is from my side regarding this subject. Next lecture also will discuss if any problems are there on Saturday. So if you do have any doubt, you can ask. Else we'll go to last part. So type your roll numbers, roll number 1 to 10. Type your roll numbers in chat. 1 to 10, I said. Okay. 11 to 20. Anybody? Anybody 1 to 10? Type your roll numbers. Then 11 to 20. Okay. 21 to 30. 21 to 30. 31 to 40. 31 to 40. 41 to 50. 51 to 41 to 50. Okay. 41 to 50. Then 51 to 60. 51 to 60. 61 to 70. 61 to 70. 71, 72. Anybody's remained? Anybody's remained to type your roll numbers? So definitely we are going to conduct the last lecture. If any problems, any doubts are there, we'll discuss there. The syllabus units, I think we have covered maximum. I request all of you to write down the essays and update it. Okay, upload on the Moodle. Quiz, I think quiz also is available. So solve the quizzes. Thank you very much. You can leave the meeting. Wish you a good day. Take care. Thank you.